Hey guys, Kuldeep Trivedi this side. I hope all is going good. So, welcome to part 9 of this series. We won't be solving any question today. We would be just looking at how to solve problem or how to find a solution, right? So, this time I have picked a medium difficulty level, right? Now, let's go and try to read this question and try to figure it out. So, it is saying consider P1 A comma B and P2 C comma D to be 2 points on a 2D plane. A happens to equal the minimum value in northern latitude. Okay, latitude N. So, it is talking about minimum value, maximum value, right? You guys might have guessed we have to use min and max function, right? But with the min and max functions as well, there is some other consideration where we have to query the Manhattan distance between P1 and P2, right? These coordinates are given and P1 and P2 will have to find the Manhattan distance. Let's try to, so there is this link. Let's try to check what is Manhattan distance. Okay. Yep. So definition, the distance between 2 points measured along axes at right angles. In plane P1, okay, let's directly look at the formula. Yep. It's modulus of x1 minus x2 plus modulus of y1 minus y2. This mod, it is actually for the absolute value where let's say if x1 minus x2 is 2, then the output will come as 2. If the x1 minus x2 is minus 2, then also the output will be 2. So 2 plus, and let's say if it is minus 3, then it will come as 3, then 2 plus 3, it is equals to 5, right? Let's go back to our solution. Okay. Now we won't solve this by ourselves. Okay. Let's say we have tried everything. Now we are writing select min of, max of, and the table name everything correctly. But still we are not able to find the answer correctly. Okay. First thing would be Google it. Google what? Google as in how can I put this formula in the SQL, right? Manhattan distance formula in the SQL. First of all, let's say if you guys don't know what this pipe means or what exactly this formula is, just Google it. Okay. It will show you that, okay, I knew that this is the modulus, but if you guys don't know, just Google it. Now, first thing is, okay, you have decoded this formula, right? Now, just look at it. How can you actually implement this solution in SQL, right? Now, let's say you have Googled it. Now you are still not able to solve this. So there is this discussions section here. What you can do is go to this discussion section and you can look at the solution, exact solution. Okay, so people are actually discussing here, but people put their exact solution as well. That is not a good way actually for the discussion, but yep, this is how it is. So you can see actually, so the good thing here is you won't only get the solution, but you will get all the ways how can it be solved, right? Let's go and see the simplest solution. This would be the simplest solution. As I have told you, max and min functions are applied, right? Then the subtraction is there, whatever we have seen in the formula. Then addition is there. What is this ABS? This ABS is absolute value, ABS, right? So whether this comes out to be negative or positive, we are taking the absolute value. That means the positive sign, right? And then round is there, round till the 4 digit, right? So in the question it might have written, let's see, okay, yeah, round it to a scale of 4 decimal places, right? That's why they are using round function. Okay, now this was the one solution which you guys, I know, could have already like implemented, but there are few more solutions as well. Look, select round of absolute of this from select again. So in the previous part we have seen in the some part 3 or 4, I believe, we have solved one question where we have applied this subquery wala thing, right? So this is called subquery. So first of all, they are getting minimum value, maximum value of all these things. They are renaming it as A, B, C, D, and then doing this absolute of A minus C, right? So although this could be done in the easier, like putting the exact value in place of A and C, but this is also one solution, right? So this is what I wanted to show you guys, that you can directly, let's try to copy and see this. Select this, copy, go to problem, go to the ID, and then paste it. Then let's run the code. Yep, this is selected. You can submit the code. Yep, this is done. So this is very bad way of solving a question, but yep, if you guys are stuck anywhere, then you can just go ahead and check the discussion forum. Yep, so one suggestion would be, if you guys want to really get good at SQL, just try to spend some time here, right? There are so many solutions here. If you go to leaderboard, there are so many solutions. People have submitted all these. You can go ahead and reveal the solution, right? So if you reveal the solution, your score won't be counted. It's fine. We are learning here. We are not actually competing. Look, now if you want to see your solution, you can go and click on view solution. It will be there. Look, if you want to see some other people's solution, you can go and click. Okay, same thing, right? So there are so many ways of solving this, but yeah, first of all, just go ahead and Google it. Second, then go to discussion forum. Do not look at the exact solution. If you have looked at the exact solution, then try to write it by yourself again. Okay, no matter if you write it word by word, but try to write it again. Cool. Do not copy paste. Another thing would be, if you have already solved or checked the discussion forum for one question, if similar questions are coming, try to solve it by yourself, right? And yep, so that's it. Let's meet in the next part. Thank you.